All right, here we go with the ninth point of the 15-point practice plan. This ninth point is the fourth of 5 points having to do with the pricing of law products or services. The pricing of law products and services, clients must know that the services are affordable, first of all. Second of all, that they have value. They must also know that the products or services are priced at a specific level. That is, the pricing has to be transparent. But the other thing that clients are often concerned about is that they have price choices, that the lawyers are not dictating the cost of the service, that there's only one price for this product or service, and it's the lawyer's price, and the client must accept it. Clients are used to price choices or price options, whether it's in the purchase of food or clothing or housing or anything else. Consumers are given multiple choices. That is, suppliers provide, service providers provide price choices, and lawyers can benefit by doing so as well. You may believe that certain services that you offer can have only a single price, but when you study the services, you may find that you can, in some respects, unbundle them or disaggregate them in order to offer pricing choices, or you can vary the quality of them. The service level is another way to think of that, because you're always going to provide a competent service, but some services might actually have less service, less not friendly service, but perhaps less detail in the service, fewer status reports, fewer interactions with the client, a more basic service. In that way alone, you could modify your pricing and offer multiple different prices for different service levels. So consider service level agreements as one way of generating price options. If the client seems unhappy with a complex and highly supportive law service, then you might actually be able to simplify the service in some respects. Again, whether it's an estate plan or even representation in litigation, there may be tasks that your client is willing to do and would like to do, whether that has to do with investigation or document preparation, other tasks that are in some respect tasks that you would assign a staff member, a non-lawyer. It could be possible that the client would be able to undertake some of those tasks, whether again it's interviewing witnesses, getting names and addresses, doing searches, doing some of the things that you would assign to a paralegal or other staff member. You may be able to unbundle your services, that's the point, or offer different service level agreements to give price choices. So consider generating and offering price options with any product or service that you provide, and consider the way in which you communicate the price choices, because clients may see value in choosing a more expensive, frankly more costly product or service if you're communicating just what the higher level of service means for that client. It's not always, the price option is not always intended to have the client choose the least expensive option. Clients will often, depending on how you communicate it, choose a mid-range price or even the highest price if they understand the additional value that goes along with the higher level of service. So now you see actually how important price options can be to sustaining your practice, that you may actually derive more revenue, not less, but more revenue by modifying your services in order to offer a range of price options, because you may get clients choosing a more costly option, something in which your margins are greater as well. So consider pricing options as important to your clients as well as important to your practice. I hope this point helps with your practice plan.